Okay, so here we are. This is actually patch 12 beta. So it was actually released last week, the beta, I believe it was last week. So the official patch 12 might be this week. Well, of course, might not. It just depends how many people have had problems with it. I've not had a chance to actually play too much myself, so I've not. Hang on, might as well start the battle. So I've not. I'll get away from that speech. Okay, there have been graphical changes to add more variation to some of the unit armours, to make them look less clone-like. Cloak colours, shield designs. Here's our girl Romans. That's a nice looking veteran unit. Who are they? Oh, Triaria. Yeah, the veterans. Praetorians. Of course, the Praetorians would be the most uniform Praetorian Guard. They would be the Praetorian Guard here. These would be the most uniform units, I would imagine, in the actual Roman army. So there we can see these guys are more or less uniform, but these guys should be uniform because these are the elite unit. So it's the standard bearer's got a sort of thorax or Celtic shield. You know, the others have got the full scutum. And my guys, to tell you the truth, I've not given too much, because it's actually how the battle plays that I'm interested in. As far as I'm concerned, it's like looking at them, they look great for me, because when I'm fighting the battle, I'm mostly up here anyway, so I'm seeing the units in general and in their entirety. But I know lots of guys love to get right in there and actually like watch it like a simulator, you know. But yeah, but even so, these guys have still got nice variety. So bronze shield pikemen. There's still a bit of variation on the shields, bit of damage, you know, alternate designs. Furious spears. Again, the shields are the feature there. Pontic peltasts. Well. In all fairness, it's like I don't really care if there's a lot of variances in detail or not, you know, because as far as I'm concerned, people like the peltasts. I like the scale mail there on the officer, but the Pontic peltast would be more elite than an average peltast, you know, where they would have a lot more variation in their units. Pontic swordsman. Once again, it's a case of some of the tunics, some of the shields, you know, a bit of variation there. Mercenary Celtic warriors. You know, people might want more. Personally, I'm looking at this and thinking, well, I can't really complain at that. But like I'm saying, I'm not one of the guys that goes mental for all the visual stuff. I'm delighted with the visual stuff. But I hate it when I go too close and they start shouting like that. Correction. I like it when I'm just sitting playing the game. I hate it when I'm trying to talk and then I suddenly hear another voice starting. That's but yeah. But there we go, Noble Bloods, nice variation there as well. Pontic Royal Cavalry. Good stuff. Okay, so here I am, basically there's only one thing that I've really got a bit of an issue with, and when what I'm talking about is balancing tweaks to spear units. I would like to see the spears a bit more powerful in their anti-cavalry role. But apart from that, as long as you're aware that they're actually a bit too weak against cavalry units, spear units, then perhaps I should have maybe just bought hoplites instead of spears. However, that's it's just a case of it will either get tweaked in the future, or if it doesn't, then we just have to deal with the fact that spears are underpowered against cavalry. Now, so as far as I'm concerned, there's no reason why a field battle like this, a pitch battle, cannot be played. These now that we're like patch 12 beta, these are actually very, very playable, and you're probably about to witness me get my arse kicked by the AI, because the AI has been vastly improved. But when I say vastly improved, it's like, sorry, I don't mean necessarily over like patch 11. I mean over if you've not played it for a while. So if we go back to like the patches that were let's go. Let's half the number. This plays so much differently than patch 6. Say. These patches. Each time people are maybe disappointed every time that it's like, oh, new patch, is that all there is in it? But these patches have been adding on top of each other. And so this game now, the pitch battles are pretty kick-ass. Like I'm saying, it's like this is just normal difficulty. I'll approach this just what a casual gameplay approach, right? And when it's a casual gameplay approach, there's actually a fairly high possibility of the AI winning. What I'm starting to find now is, if you've got both armies evenly matched, and you've got like and you've not how would I describe it? You've not handicapped the enemy. You've not handicapped the AI. In other words, so the power balance is 50-50. Rather than just like making up cheap units and not boosting them. So if it's evenly matched, like the same money's been spent on both armies, that sort of stuff. Then now you really have to approach the AI the same as you would approaching a human player if you want to win. And that is the first time, I think, since the original medieval Total War Viking invasion sort of time period. I think this is the first time that level of concentration has been required for a single player pitch battle. And like I say, there are still some balancing tweaks that would be preferred. I must admit, I've not checked out chariots recently. I've not checked out elephants recently. I've not checked these things out in this latest patch. So I cannot actually really express too much of an opinion with with some of the exotic units. Like camel cataphracts. It's like I have no idea if they're balanced or not. I've never actually used them. But certainly the meat and potatoes type of army, what I've got here. This is the very sort of thing that I've been concentrating on looking at. Because as long as the meat and potatoes are working fine, then I'm happy. And like I said, graphically, it's like, sure, people might be screaming and shouting and saying, why is it not like in the promos? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm perfectly happy with this. Graphically speaking. I'd probably need a new computer if they did actually ramp it up to the quality of the of the promos that were done. Basically, we do not have the quality of the promos because they want it to play on computers like mine. They don't want everyone to have to go out and buy a supercomputer just to play the latest game. But obviously they're going to run it on some top end for the promos. So it's like, yes, I understand the frustration, but I'm not going to go off and on about why are the graphics not like a movie yet? Because I would have to get a new computer and I cannot afford one right now. So I'd much prefer to actually be able to play this game rather than look at a game that looks brilliant but is so brilliant graphically that I can't play it. And so that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's the best compromise. It looks good enough and it plays good enough. Now, there are still issues with Siege AI, but that's not something that I'm particularly... Well, for me, I don't really do custom battles with siege battles. So that's more like playing the campaign. Okay, they're coming from the... Yeah, they are.
Bronze shield pikes! At your service! Pike phalanx! We will darken the sky!
Oh, they're going too far, aren't they?
Melee cavalry at your command! We await your orders!
We await your command! Engage!
Warrior spears! Spear infantry at your command! Warrior!
Scrappers ready! Our orders! Men of Panthers! For honor! Royal cavalry! Missile infantry ready!
As you wish!
Indeed. Okay, and what's happened here? I'm not going to win because I never took out their missiles. I need to get my general around and take out their missiles, otherwise I am dead here. Look, I'm so getting mashed up. So here I am, like I'm saying, I'm just playing this quite casually.
Forward! Advance! Ryan, advance! By my order! As you are!
No, I do not want you engaging there. I want you to do as I tell you. That's one thing I do find a bit annoying, is if you go too close to the enemy, you will get seriously punished.
Orders! To arms! Bronze shield pikes! By your command! General, by your command! Yes, command! Missiles at your command! With your target!
We serve the king!
Lead us! Stand in your aim! Our orders! Charge! We will darken the sky! Fucking gay! Forward! Cut them down! Yes, Commander! Cut them down!
Okay, so I'm now too spread out to win, because each of their individual units are stronger than my individual units, and on that basis I will get picked off one by one.
As you command. Yes, Commander. Back! Back! Withdraw! By your command! Touch them down! Withdraw!
So you see what I mean? I needed to actually approach us. Please go away.
Dutchman, die!
Okay, let's just go for the consolation prize.
Breaking battle group! Engage! Soldiers!
Okay. So basically what this is, I thought it said to suppress all advice. And as you can see, you need to actually come up with a proper battle plan if you're going to actually, and that to me is tremendous. That is absolutely tremendous. Okay, I must admit, I wouldn't ideally come up with playing Pontus against a Rome with so many Praetorians in it. You know, that's certainly not my preferred enemy. But as you can see, it's theoretically you should be able to plan using this army to take out that army. But it needs proper planning, and you need to actually concentrate on fighting them just the same you would fighting another human player. You know, it's the days of just simply coasting it. You know, put it this way: it's in earlier patches you could just simply set up your army formation and go away and put the kettle on, have a cup of tea, come back, and the battle had almost been won for you. You know, whereas now that's not going to happen. It's, okay, now unfortified town. Let's perhaps go Galatian. No. Spears have not done, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's just as an example army. It's not. You know, none of this is ever about me playing and going, look how great I am. Just as well, really. Okay. So you have yet another army where I will expect to lose, just because I'm not doing this, like I'm saying, to be, look how slick I am, you know, ain't I cool. This is a case of let's look at the game and how it plays. You know, there's always going to be somebody out there that's going to be, oh, his video is better than yours, or hey, you're crap. And that's the fun part of it, is I don't care. I really don't care. What I like is fighting the fight. You know, if it lets me get my mind off real life things, you know, I can pretend I'm this army general. You know, I can experiment with historical tactics, historical army compositions, all sorts of things. And as long as I'm enjoying myself, no problem. You know, it's like the people that want the pissing contests. Well, they can piss away. You know, it's you know, I just simply don't care. You know, it's they seem to, you know, so many people seem to forget that a game. You know, the clue's in the name. It's a game. You have fun with it. You enjoy yourself.
Skirmisher! Missiles ready! Kill!
Okay, that's everyone, isn't it? Okay, let's just go charging in there and see what happens.
The old days! I want them dead within the hour! Do you hear? Show no mercy! Give no quarter! Let all who stand in our way! Slingers! Warriors, move ready! Run, cross you! Spears! Get running! Spearmen! Warriors, move out! We will pierce their hearts! Get running! Galatians! Our spears are yours! We are gold! Naked swords! Let's go! All for gold!
No.
Horse! Riders ready!
I suppose I'm kind of cheating here, because the issues with the AI are not so much these open settlements, are the ones with the walls. You know, where people, units will get stuck in the walls, or they will not use siege equipment properly. You know, it's that sort of stuff.
Run, Perseus! Naked swords! Get moving! Galatians! Sons of gold! Move out!
Because I want to see how these I'm curious if they're just going to stay in the centre, or if they'll come out to meet me once it's obvious that there's a force approaching. Because I don't know if I'm supposed to be. Mind you, it is a bit traditional, isn't it, for the for AI units to
Slingers! Kills!
actually wait if they're on defence.
All for gold! Elite cavalry!
Oh, crap. I haven't done them all. See, I'm starting to enjoy that. Rather than mushing everybody together, that you'll see units actually stopping to wait. But it becomes chaotic if you let them run. But if you're letting them march, then they'll actually stop and let somebody past and then fill the gap, rather than squishing up. Whereas, as you can see, when everybody's running, then they do all squish together into a mush. Then it's mosh pit time. But okay, they're moving for us, I think. Yep.
Quick, horsemen!
I think I maybe accidentally double-clicked that last game.
Galatians! Galatian nobles! Charge! Aim for the horse! Spears ready! Counter cavalry tactics! Gallic warriors! Yeah! Warriors! Waka! Ready for battle! Attack! Harvested! Spears! Warriors ready! Spears! Victory for gold! Ah! Orders! Warriors of gold! Kill! Ready! Stand up!
Okay, let's get our missiles into action.
Warriors ready! Skirmishers! What curse you?
Let's take off skirmish mode so that they're not running away.
We'll kill them all! What are we, brothers? Noble horse! Move it! Mounted warriors!
Want to keep you here, son. Want to keep you here.
Forward! Noble horse! Cavalry! Get the banners up! Warriors eager for blood! Guilds! Reload now! Doctor! Reload! Anchor! Charge! Noble horse! Quick, horseman!
Well, it's gone back that way. Right. Try our eye there, right enough. We'll just see what happens with that.
We'll kill them all! Mounted warriors! Galatians!
Okay.
Melee fighters ready! Guilds! Scrappers ready! Charge! Back warriors! London! Noble horse! Slingers! LTO! The blues! Back! Time to Slaughter! Back, warriors! Back! Slingers! Noble horse! Warriors, withdraw!
Okay, this is I just did a straight frontal assault, as you can see. They're putting up a solid enough defence. You know, it's they put the proper units forward. You know, it wasn't just a simple case of putting the closest units forward. We'll just
Elite cavalry!
get everybody to attack the.
Riders ready! Hawk echo! Orders! Elite cavalry! Eat on! Ride them down! Noble horse!
Just put a big push on.
Elite cavalry! Take their heads!
See what that does.
Warriors, withdraw! Ah! Battle ready and eager! Aye!
Okay. So as you can see, so a frontal assault, you have to think more than that. You know, it's like work the flanks. You know, work the flanks, draw them out, isolate units. The same way you would with a human player. You know, it's like just simply thinking, oh well, I'll just throw everything into this choke point. It's not going to work anymore. Now how's about if it was city assault, but I want them to be attacking, I think. Minus 100 then. Let's see, let's select map, and we have Okay, let's try this. Like I say, I don't really do custom battles. That are stage battles, but I might as well have a wee look at the if there's anything obvious. Oh, hang on. I don't know if I should have. I should have given them siege units, shouldn't I? Oh well. We'll see how they do. Basically, we'll see how they do. So I'll not even set up my troops. I'll just start it straight away, and we'll watch what they do to attack. Ah, it's this map. It's this map. Hang on, this is familiar. Fought this on the campaign map before, I think.
Position today. I have chosen to let them come and do their worst.
I'm sure they will. Okay, so here we have it. So we have towers, ladders. Well, of course that was in the automatic unit selection, wasn't it? Okay. They're going straight for us. Let's spread out a bit, shall we?
Noble horse! Need death!
I keep forgetting to unbound my camera.
Slingers!
I'll bet he is.
Warriors, move out! Deadly missiles ready! Stop! Skirmishers! Down! Ready! Hold! We'll kill them all! God!
Okay.
Help! Hooray! Warriors, eagles of blood!
Yeah. Interesting. So you do have to set up your army beforehand. They're at the walls before I am. Yep, they're pouring in. They're using the ladders. They're using the towers.
Oathsworn warriors! Our spears are yours! Keep watch! Warriors of gold! Guilds! Charge! Balls of gold! We're taking trophies! skirmishers!
Warriors, move out!
Spears!
Kill, kill, kill!
Old Sworn Warriors! Run, Cassio!
Horsemen! Slingers!
Help! Yeah!
Spears ready! Cavalry! We are gold!
Oh. Where is he? Oh, good grief, he's over there. I thought he was over here. I thought... Idiot, idiot, idiot.
We are gold!
So I've just raised the banner to two guys.
Advance at speed! Mangaku! Slow down!
Okay. The ballista presumably... Oh, it says they're firing. Yeah, they are. Depends if they can manage to bring those elephants into play, but they'll need to... Okay. It's funny that it's like I'm starting to sort of get into this as a battle, and I thought, I'm not going to bother doing that. You know, but suddenly I'm looking at this going, hang on, I want to win this. So are they going for the... I'm curious about this, you see. Are they going to just go for a beeline for the gate, or are any of them going to use the ladders as well? Because that looks like he's going for the ladders, doesn't it? What do you think? Ladders, gate?
Fearless warriors!
Scouts! Get ready! Scouts!
Oh yeah, here come the elephants.
Boars of gold!
I don't think you want to go in there, son.
Cavalry! Yeah! Run!
Oh, bollocks.
Stop now! Noble horse!
Let's see what they got.
Back! Kill! Kill! Kill!
Let's put everybody into the elephants.
Move back!
Let's just see if we can clusterfuck it at the gate. See what happens.
Withdraw! All right!
And will they take advantage of me leaving the wall empty? See, that's what we need to see the AI doing. All of these are missiles, aren't they? That's they've committed everything to the gate already. That's a bit unfair to expect them to then switch to
Gotcha! Rah! Yeah! Rise him down! Kills! Understood! Elite cavalry! Hold them high!
Okay, let's see how this does.
Gallic warriors!
Sounds like it's back here, yeah. What the hell? And those bloody elephants.
Noble horse! Remember your ancestors!
We're getting a bit of lag there actually. It doesn't feel laggy when I'm moving around, but I was just seeing some of the animations looked laggy there. You know, like when they were running forward. But I do have my settings all up high, so that's
Our horses love blood! Ah!
let's see if we can kill off these elephants.
Charge! Noble horse!
Because that's an awful lot to handle, isn't it? Okay.
Battle ready and eager! Elite cavalry!
Okay.
The charge! Noble horse!
Okay, missile fire's doing for me, isn't it? I suppose theoretically what I should do, or should have done, is used another exit with a cavalry unit perhaps. Once they committed their, get rid of their siege weapons after they left them undefended. And then mop up their missile units, to leave them unsupported, to leave their footmen unsupported.
Elite cavalry! Back, warriors! Back! Withdraw!
So I'm getting Numidian cavalry when I'm highlighting them. Okay, let's just come up.
Freeze the villains! Drive them down! Noble horse!
So it wasn't that long ago that all you did was you just wedged everything into the entrance, and you'd win. You know, you just clusterfuck it. Now you've got to actually you've got to plan out your defense better.
Hack them down!
But even so, there's still things that could have been done by the AI that weren't done. Okay. The Praetorian Guard are too strong. You know, so they're working well, but they're working the way Praetorian Guards should work, in that sort of cramped condition. You know, they've got their gladius to be stabbing away. They did use the ladders and tower for the first assaults, but never used them after that. They went straight for the gate after that. Okay, that's basically better than it was. Some people might want it better, but I don't do enough siege battles to actually have any sort of decent insight into what's right and what's wrong. You know, it's like there weren't any of the obvious glitches that perhaps say you know like the stupid things like people jumping off of towers into the middle of the air and stuff like that. You know like stuff like that is definitely fixed. I'm sure there's still more stuff to do. Well, that's the thing, is when it comes to balancing, I'm sure the job's never actually done. But patch 12, prepare to get your butt kicked by the AI, unless you concentrate. That's the moral of the story for today, I think. I think I'll leave it there actually, because as you can see, I'm not trawling through like different stats and different let's see, Carthage maybe. Oh yeah, because was it extra units added to Carthage? That was one of the things, wasn't there? Mercenary noble fighters, mercenary Samnite warriors, because these are people that would have perhaps been picked up by Hannibal, for the Hannibal expansion. Okay, let's see what we got. Libyan Peltas. But that is not giving me room for cavalry. Is it, son? Mercenary Companion Cavalry, Mercenary Scutari, eh? Carthaginian. Hey, these are good additions. Hang on, these will give us a stat sheet. Sorry, 0 bonus versus infantry. Interesting. That's the companion cavalry. Okay, but I've got too much. I've got too many swordsmen then, haven't I? Shock cavalry. What do you reckon, son? Should we go with the shock? Yeah, something like that should do. Something like this maybe. Oops. Oh. I'll just leave it there. Okay, well, yeah, well, let's just should have checked the battlefield first, shouldn't I? It's just like a nice open grassy field if it's to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm getting lazy in mold age. So okay, here we are. That's not too bad, is it? That was looking very, very choppy there, actually. I wonder if I might need to turn... Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if that's something that might be worth a mention then for patch 12, this beta. Because that's a couple of times now that I've noticed really choppy, you know, not as smooth as I thought it was going to be, transitions. So that might be something that's like a graphical point to note for patch 12. It might not be, it might just be coincidence. You know, maybe it's just a case of I've always been forgiving of it before, but because I'm looking for more stuff, then some of the big glaring obvious errors or fails or whatever you want to call them, you know, now that they've been fixed, then it's maybe the you know, the smaller stuff that we'll then start to look at. To realise that oh well, this, you know, this could be doing a fix as well, or that, you know. Oh, I hate it when that happens. It's this mouse I've got. It's half the time it's double clicking when I'm single, you know, when I'm clicking it once and it's oh, bollocks. So
Hamun has blessed us.
there, see? It's doing it again. Double clicking. Fucking hell, it's got the sacred band in there. That's my own fault, but sorry.
Shield man!
Okay, let's get a general in the middle.
We'll kill them all! Watch us! Thunder!
We await your orders.
Cavalry! Ready!
Okay. So let's see, noble cavalry.
Sorry.
take a look. Scutari, yeah. So you've got that sort of general scutum type shield. But the Romans first got off the Celts and improved on, well, are standardised. Okay, mercenary companion cavalry. Nice headdresses on the horses. Distinctive feather on the head. Okay. Hang on, let's see it.
Scutari!
Yeah.
Saki!
Oh. It's just I want to get rid of the highlight when I'm looking at them. Okay. I'm going to infiltrate, etc.
Are your orders?
Orders are to fight.
Our orders?
Ready for battle. And not all of
Oops.
us will see another day. We will have victory though, and the honor dead shall be remembered.
They're further back than I thought it would be, actually. Interesting. Okay, let's just speed this up a bit. Well, like I always do in single player, rather than running my troops, I'll walk them so they do not get tired, and just speed up the actual game. You know, then return it to normal speed to fight the battle once it's engagement time. And of course, I really need to change the funds or customize the AI's army if I want to get rid of so many Praetorians. Because personally, it's like, yes, that gives them a strong army, but equally, it's a little bit crappy that they've got so many Praetorian units in a field army. But that, at the same time, that's understandable if that's what's giving it the balance, which is making it a challenge to actually fight the AI. Then it's better than it being a walk in the park without the Praetorians there. I suppose that's the way to look at it, isn't it? It's, if it's a good challenge to fight them now, then it's better to have them now than go, but that's not historical, they wouldn't have had this and this. We're talking about fighting a battle in a game. You know, it's like, right from day one, Creative Assembly have never said at any time that this is supposed to be a battle simulator. It's a real-time strategy game. You know, it's a game, not a simulator. So, if it's to be challenging fun, then it's a case of, well, why does it have to be like legionaries and not Praetorians? But there's always that little thing going off in the back of my head. You know, that's sort of like, yes, but I want to fight historic battles. You know, this is still by far the best game for fighting historic battles in. There's nothing, there's no doubt about it. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I'll actually wait and fight this battle. I was just sort of wanting to see what the Carthaginians, like, oh yeah, let's see some of the newer units. Right, so what they're doing, they're clinging on to the advantage of the height there, aren't they, the terrain. And these trees are going to stop me from using my pike the way I'd want to. I'm letting them run because I'm yet again it's a case of I'm not really bothering, but I'm not playing this to win the battle. I'm just Okay, let's just march them up to the top of the hill, and just see how they react.
By your command!
See, because I outrange them, they're that's forcing them to charge me. I think the fact that I'm
Pike infantry ready! Fight phalanx! Order, my lord! All days, my lord!
oops, wasn't paying attention now.
Completes ready! Guldus! Formation! What are your orders? Guldus! Into formation!
Hockey!
Advance at speed!
Scutari! Indian infantry!
Noble fighters!
We're taking
Orders! War honor! We hunger for blood and battle!
Armored horsemen! As you wish! Awaiting orders!
That's a bit of a mess, but what the hell?
Pikemen awaiting orders! Cut them down! Stand it out! Take war!
Okay, now that I've got some cavalry behind them, I might well, they've got cavalry behind me as well.
Orders, my lord!
I should have had them for here, but
Pull back!
We are at your command! For honor!
Pikes ready! Withdraw!
okay. So like I'm still doing this quite casually, and I've still lost the battle. But I wasn't as casual as the first battle, I don't think. But I, thought, oh well, let's make a. I did this as an oh well, let's make a bit of an effort, and I've still lost.
On my order!
So like I say, so now it's a case of you have to think. You.
On my order! Withdraw!
There we have it. Battle lost.
Heavy horse at your command! Withdraw!
I'll just let that die out. Okay. But it's close defeat, and yet to me that was completely one-sided. I haven't actually worked out, because sometimes it's violent defeat, sometimes it's close defeat, sometimes it says it's crushing defeat, and yet the figures and the gameplay suggest it was close. So I've never managed to work out if there is a formula as to what actually comes up here. Sometimes I think it's random. Here I would say that was much closer to a crushing defeat than a close defeat. But however, Like I say, good stuff. Patch 12 beta. I'm not sure how many more patches Creative Assembly are going to do. They said, I think they said at the start, didn't they, that they're going to do as many patches as it takes. So there's stuff that is definitely still required for Siege, although that's because there's people that I know that I trust their opinions of what they're saying, rather than because I know it personally. You know, because like I say, I don't really do siege battles. I normally just do field battles, you know, pitch battles. Sea battles, naval battles, I don't really do them either. So there could be tons of stuff in there that still need work that I don't know about, you know, because I don't know. So I'll start quoting, giving Donald Rumsfeld now, you know, it's like the known unknowns, the unknown unknowns, etc., etc. But yeah, good stuff, and by and large, can't complain. It's, now, obviously, it's like how it is now is how we would have wanted the game to have been released. Can we realistically expect single-player diplomacy to suddenly get? I think that's the other big area that people are like gutted at how basic and poor it is. And it's just one of these things that I can't honestly see how they can actually improve that with patches, unless they were going to actually completely rip it out and put a completely new diplomacy structure in. You know, but that's just a personal opinion, and I don't really. Well, that's the thing. I don't play campaigns to control an empire. I play the campaigns as an excuse to do the battles. You know, it's like it's fighting the battles. That's what I play it for. Other people don't, and I understand their frustration. But I would be just as happy if there was an easy option that just lets me concentrate on fighting the battles. That would make me happy. But different people play the game for different reasons. So, I might as well leave it there. Because I've been talking for, oh my god, for an hour and 15. Oh, sorry about that. I'll probably just post this just for the hell of it, because I've finally done another one that's Rome 2. Because I've just not been having the time recently to do anything. I did a little bit of Red Orchestra last night or the night before, just to take my mind off some other things. And so this is sort of like take my mind off some things as well, but trying to be a little bit constructive about what I'm doing while I'm taking my mind off other things. So now I'll have to get something to eat, then get back to the other things that are the real life issues that need to get sorted. So cheers again, and I'll catch you next time.